as a neuroscientist and a brain scientist yourself, so what about your perception on the current development and the future of the artificial intelligence?
Yes, I'm sure everyone's talking about AI now in China, and certainly at MIT we talk about it all the time. Yes. We have a new major in our department that combines neuroscience and computer science as sort of an artificial intelligence major. And we have a faculty lunch every week, and I would say we're discussing artificial intelligence maybe at half our lunches because it's changing so rapidly. We're all talking about ChatGPT.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Yes, I'm going to ask you the question. So what do you think about the popular machine learning products such as ChatGPT? Are they different from our human brain?
It's a very complex issue, but I can say a few things about it. One is that one of the things we know about the human brain is that the parts of the brain that are most important for language are not actually the same parts that are most important for thinking. Mm-hmm. So, for example, it's possible a person can have a stroke and lose their ability to communicate, but they can still think. Yeah. They understand things. They understand what's going on and so on. People with this kind of brain damage that leaves them with aphasia, they can still do mathematics and very, very complex reasoning, okay? ChatGPT is more about language than thinking. Mm-hmm. And so in some ways, ChatGPT is like the language parts of brain, but it doesn't have reasoning. It doesn't understand things. And I think that that's the biggest challenge for the AI systems, is to develop human levels of reasoning, not just producing language.
I see.
Although the language model is excellent. I think everyone is so impressed with the language that's produced by ChatGPT. Very, very excellent stories and so on. But then people are surprised when ChatGPT seems to not understand what it's saying. It makes simple arithmetic errors. Mm-hmm. It says things that aren't true. And that's because it doesn't have like the thinking part of the brain. So it only has the language part of the brain.
I see. So our human brain not only has a language part, but also have the reasoning and thinking part of the brain.
Correct. That's right. Exactly. And some artificial intelligence systems are being developed to resemble more the thinking parts. And maybe in the future they will come together. And so then there will be an AI system that can both think or reason and produce good conversation. There's no reason why that can't happen.
That will be quite amazing, right?
Some world experts in artificial intelligence in our McGovern Institute, and I would say that our senior person was recently asked this question, and he said previously he thought this wouldn't happen for 100 years. But now that he sees ChatGPT, well, he says it's still unlikely to happen very soon, but it's possible it could happen very soon. Yeah. And he said he never thought that before, that this was even a possibility.
So can ChatGPT compared with those superbrain in the show?
No.
No.
Because ChatGPT talks very well, but it doesn't have the intelligence of the superbrain participants. It can't solve problems the way that they do.
I see.
One of the superbrain contests is in calculation. Amazing abilities that people have. ChatGPT fails basic arithmetic. It can do very simple addition of like 2 digits, but the kinds of things the humans do, it can't do because it doesn't understand mathematics. And so, it does not approach the level of the superbrain participants.